And I was still there at the radio station when I got the call from someone saying there had been a fire at the nightclub. We can't find Doc. And my coworker and friend, Dr. Metal, had asked to MC the show, which he did. And he introed them and left the stage. And then when the band came on stage, that's when all hell broke loose. And it was one of the toughest things ever because radio, like everything else, has changed, and he had recorded his shift. So I didn't want him to be on the air, not knowing where he was, saying what a great time it was to be at the show. So I had to pull all his breaks off the air, went on the air live at midnight. I mean, we had already been talking about the fire, but at midnight, it was my call to just pull his breaks, go on the air, and basically be, that, not the sounding board, but to let people know what was going on, because we were getting phone calls from people who had left the fire and survived. But it went all night long. And by 4:20, 4:30 in the morning, everything had kind of subsided, but we still hadn't heard from him. And we didn't find out that, we figured he was gone, but we didn't get confirmation until Monday night. And that was one of the toughest things we ever had to do, because we had to go on the air and say that it had been confirmed, But again, the passion in the Rhode Island fans of every band, whether, it's 80s, 70s, 90s, now, whatever, that club was packed for a band that had minimal hits, and thankfully, the outpouring from support of other radio stations around the country it could have been any one of us on any given night at any crappy bar seeing a secondhand band just performing. And, it was true. And so it was nice that the radio community came together for that. Even stations up here, there was no battle. At that point we all became one.